Of Mr. Speaker,
Amen.
thank you for giving me this golden opportunity to address the issues affecting our nation. Mr. Speaker, it's so saddening
Yeah.
if we hear fellow Kenyans still celebrate non-issues. Things are not worth celebrating. And Mr. Speaker, I'll be very brief and straight to the point. And there are two very important motions I'm going to touch. To be precise, let me start with the issue of the KRA boss. Mr. Speaker, all the arms of Kenyan government are corrupt, EACC included. And just in the previous days, a colleague brought the exact definition or the exact meaning of EACC, which was eat and cover corruption. So if you expect anybody from anywhere to go and bar the KRA boss from chiffoning Kenyans' money privately, expect no miracle. Because we Kenyans, instead of reprimanding these very people, we worship them. We give them big names. We cover them. And the corruption does not start from the small fish. It starts from the big fish which can swallow all the species of fish. And it starts from the president himself. I don't fear saying that. So if the KRA boss is openly taking bribes from Kenyans, ili atuweke KRA rubber stamp, that's the foolish action and the least I expected from that person. And it's high time these people owning these positions to know that we are not having shortage of learned people who can hold these offices. So the KRA boss, as a common man of this nation who is paying taxes, who is feeling the KRA yearly, annually, I can't be happy and worship you, chiffon our money. And as I conclude on the last motion, it was brought by my brother Omosho Anawa. That why is it that the people who have money are still being given jobs, especially to the recent appointment of the cabinet secretaries? I said it here, and I will still repeat, that in Kenya we only recycle old fools. And even on that day, I refer to them as old fools. Why am I saying so? And my brothers from Nyanza who celebrated the nomination of our brothers, people like Opio and I, Joho, and the former MP, Suba South. I told you people not to expect any miracle from these people. Number one, what you must know is the difference between the role of a cabinet secretary and a PS. You may be given a cabinet secretary position just to be ceremonial. And the PS can manhandle you and mess you in your position as the CS. And let me tell you something. From my home county, which I'm not going to mention the name, the current governor, hey, don't speak for me. I know how to speak for myself. The governor was once a minister for energy. The best this person did as the minister for energy was to take the electric posts, cut them into cedar posts, and use them to fence his sugarcane plantation. What if Opia and I also repeat that, because it repeats itself? What will you say? And these very people have big scandals, not just scandals. And just because EACC is eat and cover corruption, they will say nothing. Just recently, they only mentioned the former governor of Kakamega. Do you want to tell me Joe is clean? Do you want to tell me Kindiki is clean? Do you want to tell me Mbadi is clean? And the rest? Why did they just mention Oparanya? It means Oparanya never gave them something. And this is what I've been talking about, that the current generation, we shouldn't be talking the language our great-grandfathers talked. We should be having our language, and the language is the third liberation of this country, nothing more. And the third liberation of this country simply means we should be having a country which is corruption-free. And any leader who is corrupt should be reprimanded, irrespective of his or her position. Now just see, we had billionaires. Everybody has a history. We know not how everybody got his own money. That's not our issue. But provided that anybody has any corruption issue, this person is not worth having any position. And that's why even the KRA boss is celebrating, because he's leading corrupt people who will question him. Because he knows very well, if he questions even the president, he will question his chicken farm. Are they paying the taxes? So nobody will question this. So it's high time we, the common citizen of this great nation, we wake up to fight corruption. And the fight against corruption starts by ourselves. We won't expect anybody from heaven or anybody from any country to come help us fight. As I conclude, I'm telling the citizens of this great nation, if we can't fight corruption, nobody is going to fight for us. And if we celebrate the appointment of all the billionaires who are fools, let's expect no miracle. Thank you very much.